maybe I'd stop being a lion.
Wait. Yeah, alright. I mean, this is fucking how ridiculous I am. Okay, I'm at my car, I'm at the bottom. I'm going to switch this round, okay? I'm at my car bonnet, alright? I just want to plug in the battery charger that I've got to test something, and whilst plugging that in, I had my key for the car in my hand, and I've dropped it. You can't see it. It's basically that little black mark there. That is my key. It's gone down, but it hasn't gone all the way to the floor for me to pick it up underneath. It is stuck. It's that little black mark there. It's stuck in there, and I've now got to get that out somehow. Fucking is it? Yeah. I've made quite the commitment. Hello. I've made quite the commitment. Now I've come out in a tank top thing, sleeveless. Oh God, it is cold. It's weird, I went out the back and thought, yeah, it's warm enough. Is it warm enough? Yeah, I think I'll be all right. Come out the front, no, it's fucking cold. Regretting it already. God, fuck, I really am. I'm only going to get warmer though, aren't I? So come on, unless it rains. That won't be good. I had this thought the other day. That's my problem with rain, being out in the rain, is I don't like being dry and wet at the same time. In fact, I don't want to be wet at all, really. I mean, I don't mind being wet if I'm swimming, or if I'm having a shower or a bath, or if I'm in a swimming pool. Those times, it's completely acceptable for me to be wet. Got no problem with it. It's when I'm supposed to be dry and I'm wet, that's when it's a problem. And like the transition between being wet and getting dry is quite significant for me. My mum's got a hot tub in her garden. So you're in the hot tub, fucking nice and hot and warm, right? And you get out, and as soon as you stand up and you have to step out of the hot tub, we have towels there. I've got a great big towel robe thing which I throw over myself. It's huge, it covers me, and it's a towel, and I can just wear it. Right, so I've got that. There's also this is me. So they've got this is nothing to do with the hot tub. In their garden, at some point, they have bought one of these electric heaters, gas heater things, right? And Sam's put a cover over it, and it sits in the corner. And he hardly uses it, to be fair. But whenever I get the chance, I'm like, can I turn that on? I'm turning that on. It's not very often. I just put a jumper on, or I sit inside. You know, they are things that happen more frequently than me turning on the gas heater thing. However, when we're getting out of the hot tub, because of that transition, it's quite overwhelming. My sensitivities are sort of very sensitive at that time, and so I've like manoeuvred the gas lamp thing heater next to the hot tub, so that when I get out, I've already put it on before I get in, so it's on. I've immediately got heat as I step out. I've got a lady and a dog. The lady's carrying poo already. She's already been out for longer than I have. Oh God, now we've got a man and a dog. Ah, wow, lots is going to happen, maybe. Oh no, she's turned around. She's thought better of it. Don't blame her. He's not. He's just going there. Right, are we good? Yeah, we're all right. We're all right. We can live with that. Okay. Nope. This way. Transitions. Hot. Yeah, so I've moved the heater over to the hot tub so I can have that on, ready to go, warm, immediately as I step out and get my robe on. Because you'd think just standing up, you know, I just did it here like there was one. Anyone watching me is going to think, oh, you're not, what? If I didn't know any better, I mean, I did consider it that he was urinating up against me, but he wasn't. It just kind of looked that way because the way it was going. But anyway, God, wow. You'd think, now he's having a shit. Fuck. Okay. You'd think that the very, very small and not very time I can't think of the right word. Like, it doesn't take you a long time, right? It's not much. You'd think the task of getting out of a hot tub, getting dry, and putting your clothes back on isn't such a big deal, wouldn't be such a big deal, wouldn't need so much thought, and yet here I am. I mean, good boy. The thought has already been had. I've had the thought long ago. I've already found solutions. But why? Why is it such a why do I have to put so much thought into it? Why have I found solutions? Solutions to standing up and getting out of a bath and getting dry and putting clothes on. Solutions? What are you talking about, you fucking weirdo? Yeah. It's so intense, right? That standing up, getting out of the... What is going on with all the flies and shit? There's a lot of flies today. Yeah, standing up. Oh, these flies are pissing me off. That's intense. That is intense. That's standing up out of the hot tub, being all warm and wet, to shit. Cold, very, very cold and wet, to quick, got to get dry and clothed and warm. That transition, fuck me. Is minutes in time. But very, very sensitive and overwhelming, like, sensations for me. And quick. And all my life I've been like that. And I've always mentioned it. Fuck me, cold. It's like, oh God, it's like to the point. So that standing up, I can think, I'm right there now. Standing up out of the hot tub water and that immediate coldness of the air on my skin is enough for me to completely tense up and like, I can't move. But I have to move to get out and to stop it, to make it better. Or sit back down, which is not what I want because I want to get out. Because when I want to get out, that's when I've started turning into a sponge. Your skin goes all funny, crinkly, and I don't like that. That's my sign that I have been in the water too long. I want to get out now. I know, mate. Come on. I don't think you can get around it today. He's trying to encourage me to go on a shorter walk. I could do a cut in the grass here. If you can call this grass. It's more leafy. I suppose grass is leaves, isn't it? But this is like leaf, not grass leaf. God, he's getting his wheeze out. At least the flies have gone. No flies on me. Metaphorical flies. Yes, plenty. I was watching. Hurley does that, right? So Tucker just very, very nearly changed his direction of travel without considering me and where my direction of travel was. And had I not noticed, my right leg would have walked into him as he crossed the path in front of me, and maybe I would have tripped or fallen over or something. I saw it coming, thankfully. Hurley does that all the time, and you can't see it coming, especially when going down the stairs. Oh my God, Hurley gets in around your feet. Oh, it's so easy to nearly fall down the stairs, I tell you. Especially when you're just sort of, you just sort of got up and running down the stairs kind of thing. Or up the stairs, could be upstairs. I've fallen up the stairs plenty of times as well. Just because I've misstepped and tripped. And Hurley's like, oh, is this a food thing? Let me get involved. And that involvement can cause implications. Not sure. I didn't do the time, did I? It is 20 to 2, I think that is. It's weird, isn't it? Having a watch, looking at it, and still not being able to tell the time. I can tell the time, I just couldn't read it. That's a nice house. I've walked past this house a number of times. It's the first time I'm looking at it. I like the front of it. And the sides. What have I been talking about? Him? Stress? I'm stressed, can you tell? Oh yeah, right. Oh God. So that's what I was going to come out and talk about. That's why we've come. Haven't started yet. Go on. I get up today, right? Hang on. I just got to get him going again. Right. Okay? Good. So I get up today. Okay. I mean, yeah, I had a lay-in because it's not like I've got anything else to do, and I'm supposed to be doing things that are good for me and what I need and things. So I didn't get up till it was like 10:30 maybe. That's not terrible. Could be a lot worse for me. Anyway, got up, go downstairs. Claire's making herself and me a coffee. Excellent, thanks Claire. I accidentally ordered through ahead of time, obviously. She was on it. Excellent. Thanks. This is helpful. And so I go downstairs, get the coffee, and Claire's like, right, making her coffee or tea, whatever, my coffee. And she's like, oh, I've got to go back to work. I've got 5 minutes. I've got to go back to work for, she's in meetings all day basically. So she hunts for these little 5 minutes to make a coffee or whatever. She gives far too much of herself to it. But anyway, that's a different story. No, Tucker, for fuck's sake. Choose something else. Choose something this way. So she goes, I got 5 minutes. So hang on, no wait. So for me, I'm coming down the stairs thinking, right, what's today? What am I going to do? How am I being productive today? What time is it? Okay. Yes, I've got to go to the post office today. I've got 2 things I need to get gone, right? That is a job I need to do today. So that is up there for me today. What else? Well, just doing the thing that I'm doing and digesting and relaxing and not working, because I'm off. Keeping the stress levels down, right? Whilst still trying to encourage and form and create change and foster change, and like this, productive, useful, helpful routines, build them. The foundations of routines, okay? Good routines. This is how you do it. I know it. This is how you do it. So that's what I'm doing. And the first thing, I got 5 minutes. This is what she said. I got 5 minutes. Okay, go for Claire. And she goes, basically, you know, this is Claire talking right now. You know how real stressed I got and get about money and the house, our living situation, and how the house we're in is just, it's basically just sucking money from us. It's way too big for what we need, just me and her and a dog and a cat. We kind of, I'm allowing him some grace. Quite a lot, actually. Yeah, see. You know, we need to be somewhere else. We need to be in a different living situation. And this is one of Claire's big stresses at the moment. I have this ability to switch off from that stressor. It is not something that I'm allowing myself to get stressed about. I have a house in terms of a place to live at the moment, and moving house is not high up on my priorities list, shall we say. Okay, just trying to work out who and what we've got coming. It's a dog and a boy, I think, who is wearing headphones. We are going to be okay. Yeah, so not high up on my priorities. However, I know it's a great big thing for Claire, and a couple of weeks ago, it was really big, like really stressful, hard for her to manage. He's ahead of us going the other way. Good boy, leave it. Good boy. So I know it's a big thing, but however, because I'm me and the way that my brain works, like I forget about what's going on for Claire, going on with Claire. I only know about it when I'm with her, can see it, or she tells me. When I'm on my own, or when she's away from me, that's when I start to go back into myself again, right? Just, you know, and everything else, because it's like object permanence, right? I'm only thinking about what I'm seeing and interacting with immediately. Claire is now somewhere here, right? Somewhere else. She exists, obviously. But everything else, you know, all my immediate is here, and Claire is now somewhere back here with other stuff, I guess. And but I still have to, like now, I'm okay. So I've still got to be mindful of Claire and Claire's things, right? Because that's important. Claire is important. Her things are important to her, obviously. So I know this is a massive, great big stress for Claire, the house thing. I think I'm gonna, oh God. Okay, this is brand new. And we got someone coming, but it's probably less to manage. That's what I'm bargaining on anyway. Make that quick assessment right then. Okay. Unless this guy murders me. That's always a possibility. I would say still unlikely, but anyway. All right, dude. Come on. So, I'm still not sure about it. I don't think he is either. What is he holding? I think it's a phone. It looks more like a radio, like a walkie-talkie than a phone, which is fine. Oh, he's just taken his hoodie off. Beanie, hat. He took a hat off. He's wearing a great big hoodie. It's hot, isn't it? Well, I'm hot. It's not really hot. Anyway, right, try and get back. Actually, let's see which way she goes. Because if she goes, fucking hell, everyone's out. All right, we're going this way. Come on. This is what happens in the day, Tucker. Other people do stuff and you have to go, oh, can I have that balloon? And it fucks off into the roof. I don't know how far this is going to take me. I've never been down this path. I've never walked this far up here. This is an exciting journey for us, isn't it? Yeah, she went the other way, so I could have turned around and gone back. It would have been quicker. But I'm committed to this now. So she goes, right, I've got 5 minutes. Here you go. I'm really stressed again about all this shit. See you later. And I'm like, fuck. Claire just all comes back to me and I'm like, oh shit, hang on. So I sat outside with my coffee, like processing, right, okay, what does this mean? What has to happen? What do I do? So I think, okay. So last night, Claire is always sending me throughout the day houses, properties, flats, places, suggestions for moving. I vet them. Like Claire has got ADHD, right? Hyperactivity. She's impulsive and does not want to wait. It is not easy for Claire to wait. She just wants to, she's just always looking for the answer, how to fix and how to solve. And if it works, we'll go on the first thing that, kind of what happened with the house that we're in now. We needed something, it was available and accessible, and we took it. And now it's 7 years later, and we're thinking, right, we're gonna need to move again. I didn't want to move for at least 10 years, I said it on day one. I don't want to move for 10 years because I hate moving. God, that's stressful. I won't go into that now. Anyway. So I don't want to move for 10 years. Well, now we're at 7 years and we're going to have to move, I think. And also, Claire wants to go and move into a van. She wants to do van life. So this is sort of shit I have to manage and field and bat away and think rationally about and consider, right? And then, even if I agree with whatever she's suggested to me, still doesn't mean I can fucking make it happen, right? I've got to go somewhere else for that. So my next call is like, Mum, right? Look, we got this big problem. Again. Look. House for sale there. It's probably too big. Tucker, we're going to walk this way. Come on. Fuck. Too distracted now because I've got ADHD as well. But the other one, she's got the combined one. Anyway, it's not too big. I'm not going to remember this at all. 16. I've got to remember. Well, okay, you're going to help me remember. 16. Carter and May. I don't know what the road is. Never been here, but I know where it is. We're just round that. Haven't explained that yet, have I? These are newer as well, aren't they? Yeah. Okay, try and get back on track. So I'm like, okay, sat having my coffee, processing, what do I do? Okay, well, let's talk to Mum. So the last thing that happened was Claire sent me a look at this flat. So we're thinking downsizing, right? Look at this flat. So we're in at the moment we're in a 3-bedroom, 3-story townhouse, right? Got way too much room. Our bedroom is like the whole floor. It's fucking massive. Right, and it's way too much space. And Claire's suggesting either van life or moving into a flat, apartments. I think that's too generous. A flat. That's what we call them here, anyway. So she has gone from where we are to there, without thinking about the middle, anywhere in the middle. or along that scale. She's just looking for the answer, for an answer that will get us out of a hole, I guess. So I've then gone, right, okay, this one might work. Let's now pass this on to Mum, see what she thinks about it. Here you go, Mum. So I did this last night. Mum, Claire sent me this. It looks, you know, could be promising. What do you think? So Mum's come back to me, no, I don't like it, for whatever reasons. My mum's just like me in terms of we want the best. Perfectionism, I guess, is what it is, which is the realisation I had all the way down there the other day. Just before the Mustang. The only reason I know that is because I watched that video last night to find something else. Anyway, and Mum comes back to me. What do you, I said, I goes, so yeah, last night, what do you think of this? She comes back, no, I don't like it. I give her a thumbs up, thinking, what? Oh, fucking hell. All right. Anyway, went to bed, and this morning I get up and go, why is it you don't, after this thing with Claire, why is it you don't like it? You know, and she said, you know, don't get me wrong. She said why she didn't like it, and then she said, I think you better go and have a look at it. It's, you know, it's up to you, not her, kind of thing. Yes, I understand that, and I received that message. But I still wanted to know, I sort of said, yeah, but the thing is anything that gets suggested going to be good enough for you, Mum? Because everything you have done there's always something wrong with it. Just like me, everything I have done or get, there's always something wrong with it, you know. Nothing is ever good enough because of who we are. So, is anything going to be good enough as a suggestion in this context, Mum? Is what I meant, right? And she come back at me like, you're being, what did she say? She quoted me back. This was really, not mean, unkind. She said I was being unkind and, what was the other one? Unkind and unnecessary. I was like, what? What the fuck are you talking about? Why have you made this all about you? I'm just saying, like, what, you know, it's funny because it's true kind of thing. You know, this is what we do, isn't it? What is it you want in this situation? And what is, because my mum's got ADHD, I think. My mum's got ADHD, hyperactive. Oh, he's having a shit again. Fucking hell. Trying so desperately to stay with this, right? So my mum, I think she's got ADHD, the same type as Claire. So she is just as impulsive, no, that's wrong. I take that back. She is also impulsive, and she is also a fixer, wants to, you know, but also everything else that she is as well, right? So everything's still got to tick her boxes. And so I've got to manage that from her and from Claire. I feel like I'm the only one being rational and just because I've got autism, so I can stop and go, hang on a minute, let's just take a look at it before we act. Let's just assess everything, shall we? They don't want to do that bit, and I very much want to do that bit. So my mum's come back at me, fucking man, and I'm like, what the fuck? So I kind of was arsey back, saying, you know, look, what are you moaning at me for? I'm asking you a question. Sorry, you keep telling me that you're there to support me, and I'm just having this really stressful thing, which I've got to manage, and on top of everything else, immediately it's just been thrown into my immediate headspace. And so I just thought I'd share some of that, and you are fucking, I mean, I wish I'd rather set myself on fire, to be honest. So that's annoyed me. Because what am I supposed to do in these sorts of situations? And I goes to her, my mum, so I had a FaceTime with my mum. This is how impossible it is with my mum, right? I'm going to tell you right now. had a FaceTime with my mum, me and Claire, last night, because they'd been away. So her birthday, they'd gone away, come back again. All right, how was it? All good? Yeah, cool. Catch up, blah, blah, blah. What's going on? Not much. And we arranged to go and down to them on Sunday. Go and see them. Yeah, all right, see you Sunday. We'll have, make a day of it. We'll come. Me, Claire and Tucker. We do that, right? Go in the hot tub. Fine, cool. And right before the end of the call, I go, right, Mum, we'll see you Friday. We'll see you Sunday. Today is yesterday. Oh. Oh, it's funny, isn't it? I don't know how people. I mean, it's funny, right? It's funny. I mean, it doesn't feel funny to me most of the time, but it is right now. So yesterday was Wednesday, right? Which I didn't realise. I thought yesterday was Tuesday because Monday was a bank holiday, right? I've been through that with you. Oh God. So yesterday was Wednesday. I was on a FaceTime with my mum and I said, right, we'll arrange to come and see you on Sunday. All right, Mum? Yes. Okay, cool. And I said to her before we hung up, right, Mum, if you and I want to have a chat in person before then, or go and have a coffee, let me know when you're available, Mum, because she has my grandson and my grandson. Fucking hell. Her grandson. That's my nephew. Watch has gone off. Surprise, surprise. Need to change that. Yeah, right, so she got other things on. So I said, look, if you got time, she's always fucking all over the place, my mum. She don't stop. 70 she is, she don't stop. She does not stop. And I just stop. So yeah, all right then, see you later, bye. Hang up. All right, me and Claire, all right, see you later, bye. She's off doing her thing and I go off to do mine. It's night time now. Yesterday. Anyway, Mum FaceTimes me back. And she goes, this is just me now. She goes, I was just thinking, I'm going to see you on Sunday before we go out for a coffee. I go, what? She goes, because it's the middle of the week. And I said, yeah, but if we want. And she said, but we know, I was thinking of Wednesday. And I said, what you mean today, Mum? That we're at the end of right now. Yeah. Well, we can't go back in time, Mum. So we can arrange to meet on Sunday like we have done, and if you want to speak to me for some other reason or whatever reason before then, we can go out for a coffee between now, which is Wednesday evening, and Sunday, if you like, if you can fit it in. And she's like, yeah, okay, all right then. Okay. And she goes, I'll check my lavender. What? She meant calendar. So we had a bit of a giggle about that. We check your lavender. I said, Mum, all right, that's going to be, a calendar's going to be called lavender for the rest of our lives now. You know that, don't you? She's like, yeah, it's funny. Yeah. And she goes, oh, I can't hear you. I can't hear you. And I'm like, in my head, I'm like, do you want to try turning me up? I mean, have you tried turning me up? If I didn't say anything, you're really quiet. I just look at her and she goes, oh, hang on a minute. Let me just see if I've turned you. Oh, I can hear you now. And I forgot the best bit, which was just the start of the conversation, the second FaceTime. When the first FaceTime, I was upstairs on my phone with Claire, right? We were together. And then the second one, she calls me, I'm downstairs in my office, right? So when she phones me, my FaceTime, my phone rings FaceTime and my MacBook rings FaceTime. I never do FaceTime on my MacBook, but where I was in the house, it was right next to my office. And so I was there when they both rang and I had to make the decision. Which do I answer on, the phone, on my MacBook? And I thought, oh, I wonder if that works on there. I'll go and check it. So I answered on the MacBook, sat down at my desk and pressed answer. Mum come up on screen. because I got microphones and shit like that and headphones, I couldn't hear her. I couldn't hear anything. And I goes, oh, hang on a minute, I can't hear you. And I'm making setting changes to switch the microphone and the speaker so I can hear. And she stopped talking because she can see and she can hear me. And so she's waiting for me. And I go, all right, okay. Can I hear you? And she doesn't say a word. And I go, you're going to have to say something for me to know that. And she goes, yes. It doesn't even make sense. Oh, fucking hell. Oh. There's a dog over there. Can you tell? We're nearly home. Yeah, she goes, yes. She answered. She answered my question that only I would know. What? Oh, God, it's hard work sometimes. Leave it. Right, we are back. So, yes, I have wanted to come out today and vent about all that crap. So, now I'm going to go and see if I can manage it all. Which may or may not work out well for all involved. All right, see you later. Bye-bye. I'm home now. I forgot to say as well, just seen my car, it's got the bonnet up. All right, that's me dropping my bloody car key down into the bonnet and I couldn't get it out. I had to go and find that, didn't I? Bye. If this fucks up, I will not be impressed.